What up, what up? So this is the first video, and this video is titled, No One is Coming to Save You. One of the most important things that I had to realize, and we all must realize, is that no one is coming to save you, man. You have to save yourself. But there are gonna be people along the journey who are there to help you, who are there to pull you up. And I think it's very important to be able to identify that and see it for what it is. But we all have to take those first steps ourselves. And I think one of the most important first steps in saving oneself is to surrender, to give up your will, bro. Like, to be able to say, I give up. And the giving up part, and I know that can sound like weakness, but it's not. It's actually strength. Being able to be like, all right, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've done it this way, I've done it that way, and it hasn't worked. I am now willing to listen to somebody else. Everything that I have become in my life is because of my willingness to listen to somebody else. Now, I am a big proponent of listening to somebody who is qualified to give instructions to me. I'm not going to listen to somebody you're not going to go get advice on finances from somebody who's broke. You're not going to go get advice on weight loss from somebody who's fat, unless they have before lost the weight. Now, if they have a history and they can say, hey, I might not be where I'm at right now, but I have done this before. You want to get somebody who is qualified. If you're trying to get sober, you want to be able to talk to somebody who's sober, who living sober. You don't want to listen to somebody get loaded right now. Like, hey, what do I think I should do? But brother, you have to save yourself. But one of the most powerful things that I believe and I know, we can't save ourselves. God saves us. But it's the God within us. It's that power within us that pulls us to be greater, right? God is not some outside energy or some outside power. This is within us. So when I prayed for change in my life, I got on my knees and I summoned something that's greater within myself. And then it moves out of me. You understand what I'm saying? But don't ever think that change is going to happen by not doing the work. Change is going to happen by not pulling yourself up. Change is not going to happen by not making that first step. I know it can be hard and I know it can be frustrating sometimes because you might have tried this, you might have tried that, and it didn't work out. But guess what? Forget that, man. Give it another go. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do got to let it cool off, but you got to let it cool off and then get to that moment when it's like, okay, what's next? You know what I mean? What's next? It could be something as small as writing it down. You know what I'm saying? Writing down what you want, this life that you want. It could be something as small as just keeping it at the forefront of your mind. It could be something as small as talking to somebody about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you put that out, when you put a seed out into the universe, it's going to reap back. So it's like, you got to save yourself, bro. Save yourself first. Like, don't expect, and let's quit the victimology, the victimhood. It's nobody else's fault why you are where you are, why I was where I was. It was nobody else's fault. It was my actions and my behaviors that got me there. You know what I mean? If you 300 pounds, you're not 300 pounds because of McDonald's. You got 300 pounds because of Popeyes. We're 300 pounds because we drive around in that drive-thru and we go get that meal. You feel me? We're 300 pounds because we choose not to get up and go on that walk. We choose not to go to the gym. We choose not to eat in a calorie deficit. We are choosing the comforts that make us feel good over that. So nobody's coming to save you, bro. I don't care if I got to put in 100 applications. I don't care if I got to use my last $1,000 to start a detail business or whatever I got to do. Like, it's no excuse big enough for your goals. You understand what I'm saying? So, yes, it takes time, and yes, it takes opportunity, and yes, it takes sometimes failing. But guess what? If you keep throwing your rod in the water, you're going to eventually come back with a fish. Point blank, period. So don't wait for the life rafts to come to you. Look for the life raft that's already within you. It's deep within you. You just sometimes got to take a little scratch and sniff to be able to wake it up. You feel me? But one day at a time, man, we can save ourselves. But I'm a big proponent that it's with the power of God that's within us all. That's all I got, man. This is the second video of the channel. Hey, man, subscribe, bro. I'm going to keep making more videos. I'm going to keep having more titles. We're going to stay locked in.